Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for the 6th round in the 2020 series manufacturer series on Gran Turismo Sport. Now we are racing at Circuit de la Sarthe for 7 laps, and we are going in to take the first part of having a Group 3 category race. We'll be ready to go. Now, this one might be doing great by having taken turns in the 2 round by having a same category. So it looks like we're about to be taking on Le Mans by having a balance of performance regulations. We'll be getting started out to begin. So this one might have 1 required tires, so this one might have to use the racing hard compound to be selected. So gonna make sure we'll have to check the race details before we will get started out. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to start the race, and let's begin. Round 6 of the 2020 series manufacturer series is about to begin, and everybody's about to get ready to go to take on Le Mans. So this will be having a nice Group 3 race. We'll take on the glory. And here's Red Bull Power BB takes on first place in the Mclaren F1 Gtr, and here's second place myself in the Chevy Corvette C7 Group 3. Third place is Sarthe 4_speed in the Nissan GTR. And here's the 4th place driver, Mclaren 928 GT takes on the pink style livery of the Porsche 911 RSR. 5th place is Mclaren 100 Super in the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT3. And here's Damage Plan 1 in 6th place in the Porsche 911 RSR. XX M1 Nordstret is now taking on the BMW M6 in 7th place. And here's Rashid in 8th place in the BMW M6 GT3. And here's Tito in the Toyota GR Super Racing Concept with a Castro theme livery. E. Berner takes 10th place in the Ford GT LM Spec 2 test car. And here's Real Daddy T in 11th place in the Porsche 911 RSR. Dirty Hair takes 12th place in the BMW M6 walking towards 2016. And here's Ye Old Dude in 13th place in the Volkswagen Beetle Group 3. Symphonia T-Bone takes on 14th place, is about to get started out in the Porsche 911 RSR. And here's Dude 1964 556 is on the Honda NSX. Clement 1 RCN takes on 16th place in the Corvette C7 Group 3. Legend 162 707 takes on 17th place in the Peugeot RCZ. Lulu Daddy F1 in 18th place in the Jaguar F-Type. Fischerette 58 is going on 19th place in the KFC livery in the Ferrari 458 Italia. And this is going to be having a 19th car driver to be all set and ready to go to join in. This will might have a good rolling start to be at the Ford Chicane to be at the go. This will be having a nice, wonderful, clean race to be in Le Mans. Everybody's Group 3 category will be able to get started out to begin. The fighter jets are flying in at the starting line, and this will be having a good time out there, and we're hitting the green light for having a nice start. Best of luck to all of us, and we are going on our way to be in the best top position whenever each racer might have the best ways to go on. So it looks like this wheel might have to take on the first turn. This wheel might give a good solid formation. Red Bull Power BB is going in to take the fastest lead in the Mclaren F1. So it looks like I'm going in to take the chase, and SRT 4_speed in the Nissan GTR is going in as well. This is going to be a one good, excited, epic 3-way battle to take on the first place driver. This will be perfect for having a nice moment to come in. After taking on that first turn, now moving on to take on for the next turn to be having a full straight. But this wheel might have that chicane will be coming in, so better be ready. Gonna have to keep a good eye out whenever we have to do the perfect braking point. It looks like Red Bull Power BB is going in on the hard upper hand to be in a good position on 1.6 seconds up ahead, while SRT 4_speed is going in on to second place. That wheel brings me onto third place. And here comes the first chicane. This is going to be doing tougher it gets. Keep it exercise caution. And remember, this wheel might have a good technique to be avoiding a penalty by ignoring the track limits. So it looks like this wheel might going back on to second place for myself. This wheel brings Chevrolet will be taking on the best moment to be in the silver position. It looks like Nissan GTR is going in by taking the chase. This is going to be getting closer by having a side-by-side by having a second chicane coming in soon. So I hope this wheel might have to be ready. Gonna have to pull the brakes, and looks like SRT4_speed is going in, and it looks like, there it goes folks, R4M 928 GT is coming in onto third place, and oh man, looks like this is going to be having one driver to be caught up onto that chicane, and this is going to be expecting a little contact that this is going to might need to take a little under investigation. So it looks like after taking that second chicane, so here comes the Mustang corner. This will be taking on that sharp hairpin to be going in on that good directional position. Just gonna have to pull the brake, and this wheel might give a good solid formation to be stepping in onto the apex. It looks like this wheel might have Porsche to be coming in onto third place. But this is going to be a very good pink livery style that was definitely might be used in the 2018 24 Hours of Le Mans. So that was going to be very featured for this competition in the manufacturer series. So look at this folks, R4M 928 GT is going in. It looks like SRT4_speed is going in by taking the side-by-side by going in onto that Indianapolis section corner. Looks like things are about to get a little bit cutting up by taking the single line file formation. R4M 928 GT could probably have a lot of good patient standby whenever he's going to need to take the chance. Now that was a very good solid defense on Nissan to be in second place. I hope Porsche could probably have to keep going. Still got enough pace, and this wheel might have to reach up onto the next corner before taking on the fourth chicane. This will be going in onto the Porsche corner. This wheel had to take it all. Gonna have to keep going and have that good solid formation on that turn. Gonna have to keep monitoring on the pace. Going for a little bit freestyle. Gonna need to get closer to R4M 928 GT. He almost barely had that moment, but good thing I just barely made one good clear dodge for it. Currently on to fourth place. Gonna have to keep pacing up onto the best parts. Very good, excellent technique turn. So it looks like this one might have to lead up onto the fourth chicane at the final turn. Gonna have to keep myself up to this. This wheel might be doing the best clean turns to be well performed. Gonna have to keep a low speed onto that brake. Very good technique turn to be in the lawns in the first lap. So now moving on to the second part, that this is going to be having lap number 2. So it looks like this is going to be doing great out there to see how a Porsche livery that was definitely might be given a good resemblance to a 2018 24 Hours of Le Mans. But looks like this is definitely might be a very good time for having a feature competition to see how R4M 928 GT could probably handle it to be in the top 3 position. Currently on to third place whenever he's going to need to take the chance to take on SRT4_speed in the Nissan GTR. Very good custom-made livery for his R35 GT3 race car. Suitable will be given the best ways to represent like any other GT players who has definitely might be given their own style that might be given the ways to represent. Coming over to have the first lap, Red Mopower BB takes the first lap by having a new fastest lap at the end, 4 minutes and 8.577 seconds in the Mclaren F1 Gtr. I bet this is going to be doing great out there because this is going to be having SRT4_speed or R4M 928 GT could probably have to be able to beat Red Mopower's BB fastest lap times, but this is going to be taking a lot of racing Group 3 cars could probably might need to keep it up by having a good slipstream to race up the acceleration. I bet this one might have a good few distance on them. This will be doing a grueling battle out there for Nissan and Porsche, while Chevrolet is going to be taking the spectator for having a nice front row seat. Very good, successful onto the second chicane. Going right back onto the Mustang corner while Red Mopower BB is going in. but it looks like SRT4_speed is about to be going in. This will be taking a lot of good RPM in his Nissan GTR is about to be coming in onto the next turn. Gonna have to pull the brakes, and this will might have R4M 928 GT could probably might have the best ways to keep going by the chase. It looks like I'm going in as well. Very close call for him for R4M 928 GT, cause still got a lot of grip to be able to go. But this one might brings the Porsche, cause have to take it all to stay in third place, while I'm coming in for having a good speed to be close to the end. It looks like Hito is now in 5th place. I bet this is going to be doing great to see how a Toyota could probably have a best good Castrol themed livery of a Supra racing concept. But this was definitely might be a very good livery design for Hito that he's just going to be given the ways to represent the original. Kind of say that this was definitely might be a very good resemblance to the original Castrol Tom Supra back in the late 1990s until the 2000 in Gran Turismo 3A spec. But this will might have the good replicas that each Gran Turismo players could probably might have to be used for the competition. But this was definitely might be very remarkable to enjoy it. Since I've been taking on to be in 3rd place while R4M 928 GT is coming right back in, but this is going to be taking a good grueling battle for Chevrolet, and Porsche is about to be taking action, coming in to be reached up at the end of the Porsche corner to be coming right back onto the Ford Chicane. But this one might have the opening upper hand position for SRT4_speed to catch up onto Rev Mo-powered BB in the Mclaren F1 Gtr. Gonna have to take a good solid formation to be at the braking points. Keep it nice and slow to avoid getting caught in the penalty by ignoring the track limits. Very safe formation call, and this will be keep it up by having a good grueling battle on the dogfight. Now moving on to the dirt lap, and this is going to be pretty awesome out there, folks. A UDRS livery is taking on the 2018 24 Hours of Le Mans is about to go on, but this is going to be having the battle of third place is about to be going in. Gonna have to right pass through underneath the Dunlop Bridge. Gonna have to stay on the good flow of the line by having a good blue glimpse to be suitable to be on the direction. Taking on some good racing analysis has definitely might be coming handy. Looks like he's going way far up ahead on my position. Just gonna have to keep going by the straight. Taking slipstream was definitely might be important. And there it goes, folks. SRT_speed has took up for only 4 minutes and 2.698 seconds. He just successfully beat Rev Mo-powered BB's lap time from the first lap. So it looks like this one might have to going in on the fast overtake to keep going in onto third place. This will be doing perfectly well for UDRS to be dealing with first chicane. But this is going to be taking a little bit risky to avoid getting caught on the penalty. This one might let R4M_928_GT will be going on. But this is going to be having a good ongoing battle out there. Just going to take a good full straight. Put me back onto third place and going on over to the second chicane. I bet this is going to be a very good Robert lead for Chevrolet, and Porsche will be coming along nicely to be in Le Mans. So here comes the 7th place driver. Damage Plan 1 is about to be going in to catch up onto Rarash ID. It's about to be going closer to reach up onto Hito in 5th place. But this is going to have to take for only several drivers to be keep a good well-monitored check on it into a different position. So luckily, battle continues on for R4M 928 GT and myself. Taking on that Mulsanne corner is definitely might be taking a good clear call. But that was going to be pretty awesome out there. If any GT players in this lobby could probably have a best moment to be saved in the replay. Gonna have to take the inside. This is going to get a little bit more heated rush out there if I reached up onto the Indianapolis session. Here comes the upper hand skill. This is going to be taking a lot of braking points. Just going to have to keep it nice and slow, and there goes the penalty. I just barely made a mistake. So this one might have to proceed onto the third penalty line. We'll be going right over towards the fourth chicane, and looks like taking the contact to be expected from Hyperion 928 GT. Good thing that he's definitely might be keeping well exercise caution whenever each opponent could probably might need to proceed on to the different penalty line to be forced to slow down. Passed by the second line of the penalty, that this one might be needs to keep it well strategized to be well motioned. That's how every race will might be needs to go early to proceed forward. Just gonna make sure to keep a good eye on the gap distance. This one might need to take for only 0.5 seconds to be well cost to be needed. This is gonna be taking a little bit more active occurrency. Gonna have to be prepared to turn the hazard lights on and force the speed reduction to be taking on for a short recovery. And looks like this is going to be having a one surprise out there. I bet Hyperion 928 GT is going into the pits, but this will might give an early call that he's dropping down onto 6th place, while Hito is about to be moved on to 4th place, followed by Rabash is now taking on 5th place. I bet he will might have to come back soon, but he's going to have to come up with a different plan whenever he's going to need to take the chance to win. Coming in over to see how SRT4_speed to be going in onto 2nd place. Things about to get a little bit tied up on the ropes with Red Mopower BB in the Mclaren F1 Gtr. This is going to be taking on for having a one grueling battle for Nissan, and McLaren will be going on to take that good battle. So it looks like the two of them are about to take on the full straights. Gonna have to keep it careful to be having that first chicane. But this is definitely might be a very good epic battle out there to see how Nissan could probably have to take its limits to race against the McLaren. But McLaren could probably might be having a chance for using a 1995 LM race car. This was a very good car to be used in the 24 hours of Le Mans back in the 1990s. Since two of them are taking the first chicane, now going on over to have 3rd place for myself in the Chevy Corvette could probably have to take the best upper hand position to be placed in the front. But I hope this one might have the 8th place driver to be proceed on to going in. Dirty Hair is now going to have to take everything what he got to do on 7th place. I bet he could probably have to take plenty more paces left to go to be on the full straight by dealing 2 chicanes. Gonna keep it nice and slow, and we accelerate after the 2nd chicane. So I bet the pink Porsche 911 RSR from the 2018 24 Hours of Le Mans could probably might have a ways to come back soon. But this is definitely might be giving a ways to do an elemental surprise. Just gonna have to keep a good eye on the driver's list from the 1st to 8th. Coming right back onto the Mulsanne corner. It looks like Hito is going in to locked in on the gap distance by only 2.7 seconds behind when I'm in 3rd. But looks like Arashi is now going to have to keep going by the pace to reach up onto Hito in 4th place. But this is going to have to take plenty more lineup distance to be yet to go. But I bet this one might have to going right back onto the Indianapolis section of the corner track. So it's going to have to do it nice and neat. But this one might have a good ways to drive politely. "100% cornered successful and taking on that 90-degree angle on the right turn." So it looks like this is going to be having 4 minutes and 2.5 seconds as made a new fastest lap made by SRT4_speed by reaching up onto Red Mopower BB in the Mclaren F1. I bet everybody is trying to do their best out there, trying to take a time attack around the Le Mans. It's going to be taking a lot of exercise workout to be needed to take a good skills. We'll push it to the limit. Taking a good freestyle turn on the 4th corner. This is going to be giving a good flow, successful ways to try to perform the inside. Taking a hard left, by reaching up onto the checkpoint position onto the apex that this one might have to proceed by the exiting corner circuit. So this is going to have to go right back on over to the fourth chicane. Very good, nice clean turn. This will might give a good suitable apex. We'll be going right in. Now here we go. Moving on to the next lap is going to be lap number 5. I bet everybody is going to have to take a little ongoing rush out there. This one might leads up onto the 6th lap before going over to the 7th and final lap. We'll be having one pit stop to be available for use. So earlier, by the time that each Group 3 race cars to be in Le Mans was definitely might be given the method important ways to go forward. But I guess this is going to be having some earlier pit stop time that this one might need to use the racing hard compound tires. That definitely might be the only Type 1 method. So according to the new set of the fastest lap time for SRT4_speed, 4 minutes, 888 seconds. Now that was pretty interesting to see how it goes out to see by the decimals, because this is definitely might be giving the perfect time to be having 4 minutes around the track. I bet Rev Mo Powered BP could probably might be the ways to keep going to stay in first. But wait, what's this? I cannot believe it. He told just barely came by passing me in his Toyota GR Super Racing concept in the Castro Dean livery. So it looks like this one might have a good ways to see how Chevrolet might be giving the ways to detect an incoming driver from behind. It looks like Rarashi is now coming in, but this will might have double company for Chevrolet Corvette to be in third place. Gonna have to keep it well endure. This one might have to deal with a second chicane. Gonna keep it nice and slow. Better off having a nice, good, clean skills that this one might need to perform without losing the grip. And this is going to be having a lot of more brilliant experience to be going on to see how two drivers could probably have to catch up to me. Gonna have to reach up onto the Mustang corner until two of them will be coming by. This will might give the time. Very good inside cornering. Going straight back onto the Indianapolis section before taking on the 90-degree angle onto the right turn. Gonna make sure to keep in check of the fuel, so it looks like it's going to be at 26% remaining. Hito passes me once again, and looks like the Castro GR Super Racing concept is now storming in, and this is going to be having the ways to go on for Chevrolet Corvette. Will be taking on for having a one risky position, but that was so close to be going right back onto third place. But this is going to be having a third turn to be going forward, and oh man, it looks like I just barely took a contact hit by Rarashi. Is now going in onto third place. It looks like Hito is definitely might be taking a recovery along with myself in the Chevy Corvette as well. So it looks like this one might have that chase for Toyota, and Chevrolet will be catching up onto BMW to be in third place. This wheel might be taking a few distance left to go by only 3 seconds up ahead. Coming right back onto the fourth corner, this wheel might be giving away. Will be excellent to be improving the speed. Will be going in. Gonna have to take a good flow technique. Gonna have to maintain the pace. It looks like this one might brings SRT4_speed. It's about to be going into the pits. I bet this one might be needs to save a lot of good time out there to use for the racing hard compound tires to be selected. This one might give a signal call to be required to be needed in case to be safe from avoiding a 1-minute penalty at the end of the race. So that one might brings Rarashi is now going on to be in third place, while SRT4_speed is coming out to the pits. So it looks like this is going to be taking the best time to save up the reputation. BMW will be closing in to catch up onto Nissan, while Chevrolet is going to have to take that rush. Will be coming back as well. So now we're going over to the 6th lap before taking on the final lap is about to going in. but this will be doing great for taking the suitable directions to checking on for some fuel. Gonna have to keep going. This one might buy some time. Going right in onto that corner and coming right back onto the straight. This will be doing great out there, folks. Only 3.1 seconds up ahead on Barashi in third place. So looks like Hito and I is gonna have to take that good battle out there. This one might brings Toyota Supra and Chevy Corvette is about to be going in to take that straight battle. Gonna have to deal with the first chicane. This wheel might be taking the inside. Goes by cornering. And very good, excellent, that this one might be given a good suitable line of the direction. Only 2.2 seconds up ahead on Barashi is now going in to get close in. This is going to have to take a little bit more pace left to go. Just keep it well calculated by the numbers whenever it's going to need to take a little patient time. I bet this is going to be taking on that second chicane. This wheel might go in. Keep it nice and slow. Now that's the good ticket by the management range, but this wheel might go evenly for myself to be in fourth place. Gonna have to keep trying, but looks like this one might have everything for Rev Mo Power BB could probably have to stay in first place. SRT4_speed could probably have to keep up the pace, but this one might have a very long distance by taking 22 seconds up ahead for Rev Mo Power BB when I'm in fourth place. But still takes a lot of view lineup distance to see how every driver could probably have to going on for a competitive race in Le Mans. But I bet this one might have to keep a good eye out in the pink 2018 24 Hours of Le Mans in the Porsche 911 RSR. This one might have to keep a good eagle eye check whenever this wheel might be given the best chance. Gonna take that turn by the Indianapolis section corner. This time, this one might give a good perfect turn to be at the 90-degree angle at the right. Almost there. Only down for only 1.1 seconds up ahead for Barashi in third place in the BMW M6. Chevrolet Corvette could probably have it all to be taking a good supercharger skills to be going in onto the limits. Gonna have to stay a little bit careful by going in onto the Porsche corner. So this wheel might be give everything to be stepping in by the apex. Gonna have to keep a good monitor check on the fuel. So I hope this one might have to take a good pit lane entry. Gonna have to do it right. So this one might give an early chance to see how several drivers could probably might be going in to proceed. Gonna have to pull the brake. This will have to make it nice and neat. There you go. Perfect good lineup formation by entering the pits. So this one might have to choose over to the Racing Hard compound tires to be selected. So looks like Hito is now in as well. This one might have two drivers with using the Racing Medium compound tires to be selected to be replaced to be used with the Racing Hard tires. So this one might give a good ways to stop refueling. Good enough by having 28% of the fuel. So it looks like this is going to be doing great to see how the third place driver is going to be going in. Mclaren 100 Super is now in third place. This is going to be doing great to take on the final lap. I hope everybody kind of has to keep their limits because taking a good motivation out there. It looks like there it goes for having a 9th place driver. Our Gran 928 GT and the pink Porsche 911 RSR is about to be going in onto XM North Threat is about to be taking on for having a final lap. Gonna have to keep a good focus eye on to the drivers, you guys. This will be doing great for taking the good Le Mans racing by having a good clean moment whenever they gonna have to take that second chance. But this will be doing perfectly well for having a good fastest lap out there for only a 4 minutes of the race time to be in the circuit. Dirty Hair is now going in onto 5th place, and this will might have the 4th place driver will be have the ways to proceed. And looks like Hito is about to be going in to keep pushing up onto the pace, and looks like this is going to be having a one surprise out there. XX-M1 North Thread is going in onto 7th place, and oh man, looks like this is going to be having a one hard contact out there. Hyperion 928 GT almost had me pushed off by having a spin out. Man, that was a hard relief to see it there. That was going to have for only a one risk to be need to take a little bit careful next time, but giving a one big honesty moment, never making the opponents will be forced to be pushed off after taking the first chicane. So this one might have to include the second one. Gonna have to keep it nice and neat for having a good, excellent racing skills to be going on. I bet Red Mo Power BP could probably have a ways to going in by taking one more Indianapolis corner section. So this is going to be having a best good skills yet to go. Mclaren 100 Super is about to be going in to catch up onto SRT 4 Speed in 2nd place. This is going to be having a wonderful race out there, folks. Gonna have to keep trying, and this is going to be having a good pace. And oh man, looks like there it goes, folks. There you go, and this is going to be taking that short recovery for only 2 drivers. Hito and Dirty Hair is taking on that short recovery, and now this one might have to race up onto the RPM. And here comes the double trouble encounter, folks. Chevrolet is about to take on 2 BMW M6s to be in 5th and 6th place. Gonna have to do my best out there. This is going to be a one risky chance if I reached up onto the finish line. Gonna have to going in to take that corner. Gonna keep it nice and clean. So far so close. And looks like the Porsche is now taking on 8th place by catching up onto Chevrolet. This is going to be taking a nice inside turn to be at the 90-degree angle at the right. Gonna have to keep going to reach up onto Dirty Hair in the 6th place. Gonna have to take that slipstream. This is going to get pretty risky by entering the Porsche corner. Come on, this is going to get a little bit more effort out there. Gonna have to take it. And looks like there it goes, folks. Red Mo Power BP has successfully taken 1st place in the 6th round of the 2020 Series Nations Cup. Mclaren has successfully won the race in the 6th round, folks. Now that was pretty excellent and pretty awesome out there. So looks like that will might bring Nissan GTR is now in 2nd place for SRT 4 Speed. It looks like this one might have Mclaren 100 Super is about to be going in to take on 3rd place finish. Gonna have to take one more chance out there. Looks like XX-M1 North Thread is about to be taking on that final stretch. So this is going to get a little bit more closer out there. Rabashid is now taking 4th place by the finish, and now there it goes. So this one might have to be taking from 6th place to 5th place by having a good finish out there, folks. Now that was pretty awesome out there to see how every Group 3 race car could take on Le Mans. So this one might have a good race results to be confirmed. But it was awesome to be taking on for having a nice competition race for the 2nd stage. So very good out there. I just took a nice finish by having a good clean race by having a 1-star earned. But very good for having points earned by 72 was definitely might be very good to do my best out there. Just gonna go over and have some earning summaries. So this time there will be no mileage points earned because this was definitely might be good enough. What in the most excellent race out there, folks. So the top 3 drivers have did everything what we could. But good thing this is going to be having a good response out there for having a good race. So looks like this one might have to go over to Red Mo Power BP to congratulations for his win. It was pretty challenging out there to see a 1995 Mclaren F1 Gtr will be taking home the podium. So luckily for SRT 4 Speed in the Nissan GTR GT3 race car, pretty good out there to be reached up to the top. And even for Mclaren 100 Super and the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT3 did pretty well out there to be reached up in 3rd place by having a good finish. So this will might be having a good time out there to be in Le Mans. Always gonna be having a good ways to race well by having a good manner to be taking on for having a good opportunity. Round 7 is coming up for the next race. It's going to be at Sarthe Road Track B for the second part of the Group 3 category. Better get some practice before we will get started on the weekend. Alright folks, I hope you really enjoyed watching the race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. Livery blog videos are available to watch anytime you want. This will be the entertainment showcase about different cars with liveries I have been made. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for continuing in the 2020 series manufactured series on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.